Hello, Auzzie Yazd here today, here to talk to you about a wine that's exclusive to 6-7 Wines. This is their Cava, so the Cava 6-7. You can only find this in 6-7 Wines, so if you're interested, head there now. This is coming from an area in Catalonia called Penedès, but is exclusive for Cava production. The grapes here are Macabeo, Xarello, and Parellada. So this is going to be a wine very similar to Champagne, made in the same style, but coming from a area much different in climate, much more Mediterranean style, but it has to come from there in order to be called Cava. But still goes through second fermentation in the bottle, so much like Champagne. And not only does it go through second fermentation in the bottle, it also has to be aged in bottle for at least a year after second fermentation before release, so it makes those really, really fine little bubbles, as well as gives the wine a nice savory brioche note. Cava has been around since the 1800s. Basically in the 1860s, this gentleman named Joseph Rvantos was traveling around Europe, stumbled across Champagne, and fell in love with the wines there. And then ever since then, he's basically decided to make wines in the same method, in the same style, but with indigenous varietals coming from Penedès and Catalonia. So, on the nose, you get really, really sweet citrus notes. I get Meyer lemon, I get clementine. I also get a little bit of honeysuckle. It's very mellow on the nose. I wouldn't say it's too aggressive. It's just very, very nice and sweet. And then when I say sweet, I don't mean sugar sweetness, I mean more of this perceived sweetness, so you don't have to worry about it not being dry. It's definitely a dry wine, it's definitely a Brut, but it just has that perceived quality of a sweeter fruit. So on the palate, I definitely still get that beautiful Meyer lemon, almost like a little bit of a Meyer lemon curd too, just because it does have that little bit more of that savory note to it. I definitely still get those beautiful clementines. It's very, very mineral driven. It's very, very clean, easy drinking. This will be a perfect wine to start out your meal with. It would be great with like a grilled octopus dish, steamed mussels, I would say like a mild cheese would be really nice with this. And it just would be a great wine to sort of start your meal with and open up your palate, cleanse the palate, and get ready for what's next. So I definitely recommend this wine. Again, this is 6-7 Wines exclusive Cava 6-7 Cava Brut. You can only find it in 6-7 Wines, so I definitely go recommend checking it out. Thank you so much, and santé.